everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a Troy-Bilt push mower. I picked this up for 20 bucks. Don't really know too much history about it. The only thing that I know is the people said that they were using it. It was smoking on them. They thought that that meant that it was leaking oil because they were seeing oil residue. So they added oil to it, but it continued to smoke on them. So they just went out and they bought a new push mower. So I ended up getting this for 20 bucks just because they didn't know what to do with it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to walk through it and see what we can find on it. So what we have a Troy-Bilt with a 21-inch cut on it. I was actually surprised. I didn't know anything other than it was a push mower when I showed up, and so it is self-propelled, which is nice. Comes with the bagger, which was an added bonus for me, as well as it has the electric start on it as well. And it has a key to it. And from what I was able to tell, it did want to crank over. I did not try to start this one yet though, so I want to see what's going on with it. First thing I want to check the oil on it, since they said they were adding oil to it and it was leaking. And right off the bat, that is brand new oil in there, and it's all the way at the top of the dipstick. I'm looking down, I can see the oil in here right now. So right off the bat, there's way too much oil in this. So I think before I do anything, I'm probably going to want to drain the oil out of it and put fresh oil in. So let's go ahead and let's get some oil drained out of this first, and then we'll go from there. The way to drain the oil on these is you got to take the fill cap, pull that out of there. Just gonna set that off to the side for now. And with these, you just gotta tip them over on their sides. And the oil just has to come out of the filled neck on these, because there is no space, or there's no plug on the bottom side of these. So we're gonna let this drain and we'll come back when it's done draining. Now I let this sit for a while. It's finally done draining, so we're gonna flip it back over so that way it's upright again. And there is a lot of oil in here. Like there should never be that much oil that came out of a push mower. And it's fairly clean. It's a little dirty because this pan had some used oil in it. So I'm not gonna reuse this oil at all. But guys, there's a lot of oil in there. So what I'm going to do now is, oh, and there's actually, it was even coming out of the exhaust. So there was a lot of oil in this. So we're going to hope that this mower is still okay. But I have a thing of Briggs & Stratton oil that we're going to put in here. These typically only call for about 20, these are 20 ounces in these. 20 or 24 ounces I think it is that you typically put in these. So we're going to get some fresh oil put in this and we'll kind of go from there. I think what I'm going to do first though, so I'm just going to clean some of this up just that way we have a fresh start and go from there. And we got that cleaned up a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead. I've got about 32 ounces in here right now. So let's just start dumping some of this in and kind of go from there. Okay, we have roughly about 20 ounces in there right now. I did spill a little bit off to the side, but that's all right. So let's take that, kind of see where we're sitting. Try it once more. So we're sitting, I'm sitting a little high, but nothing too bad. So we're good right there. So judging off of how the oil looked, I do want to check this air filter and see what that looks like. Oh, it's oil soaked in here too. Oh yeah, there's oil everywhere. Oh, they gave me a full tank of gas. I don't know how fresh it is, but it smells kind of fresh, so hopefully that's a good thing. Let me grab a rag quick and kind of clean that up. I don't know if I want to throw this air filter back in it. I might have another one that I can throw in it though. So let me grab a rag here quick. I have a used one here. I don't have any new ones, but I have a used one that I'll throw on. This one's not in the greatest shape either, but at least it's not oil soaked right now. So we'll at least just throw this on here for now until I get another one ordered. Going off of what this looks like though, I almost feel like I should be pulling that carburetor off and giving that a clean too. But for right now, I think we'll kind of just let it be what it is and just see if we at least have a running mower. So I'll just take this air filter and just kind of set it off to the side for now. And I'll probably look as far as ordering a new one tonight. So unfortunately, for filming purposes, go figure, my phone decided to cut out on me and I didn't know it. So, spoiler alert is, it runs. It is spewing oil out. So I'm just going to show you guys what it is doing. Nice thing is, I've never had a key actually work before, and
was, and I can still see it dripping here. When I started the first time, the entire garage filled with smoke. It was pretty bad. Um, it looked to be, I couldn't tell one way or another if it was residual oil or if it was actually oil coming out of the block. Couldn't really tell that way. But there's a lot less oil sitting here now after running it just that few seconds than there was before. I mean, it shot everywhere. And then it was actually dripping a little bit down here on the deck. I did wipe all that up, and then I checked the oil, and the oil level pretty much still stayed the same. So I don't necessarily think that we're losing it out of the block. I think it's more or less just leaking residual oil still in the exhaust itself. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run for a little bit and see if that oil dripping and the smoke clears up, and I think we'll kind of go from there.
So far I've cut a few strips in the yard. It seems to be cutting pretty good. Smoke has kind of calmed down a little bit. It's still smoking a little bit though. So we're just going to keep going here and let's see what it does. I just cut one of the sections of my yard, which isn't small by any means. Typically I use my riding mower for all this, but right now the spindles are busted on that, so hasn't been cut in probably 2.5 to 3 weeks right now, so it was getting tall. This mower did great though. It cut through it like it was nothing. The smoke went away while I was mowing. Didn't seem to have any issues with it. I'm not seeing any buildup of oil anywhere now, or even any splatter of oil coming out. It does, when I shut it off, it seems to be smoking a little bit still. I think that's just kind of residual oil that's still on everything. So I think what I'm going to do before listing this for sale is I think I'm going to just pull the cover and everything off, clean everything up very good, and that should take care of
any other residual oil that's on there. But guys, I mean,
this one running good. I just cut the one section of the yard, did very well. So I think next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get an air filter ordered up for this. I'm going to get 2 new front tires ordered up for it. And I think we're going to get this all cleaned up, and that way we can get it ready for sale. So once I get those parts in, I'll bring you guys back. We're going to start with the air filters. I got these off Amazon for like $10 for 5 of them. So $2 a piece. You really can't go wrong with that. I have new wheels as well. I bought those. I think I paid like $24 for those. And again, really don't think that's bad for tires for this either, because I've seen some of the prices online for them, or even just trying to get them in the store, and it's yeah, it's probably paying that for one of them. Let's get this new air filter out here. We'll let's get our cover off. We'll get rid of that one. That one was just the one that we were using on for the time being. Let's take our new one. Put that in there. That's all there is to that. So now, what we will do is we'll get these tires on. They are a 9/16 nut on here. Just take that. Oh, should we go the right way with it? Get our washer out of there. Outside's pretty well worn. Honestly, the gears don't look too bad in it. Really just the rubber itself is shot. Let's get our new one out here. And we're just going to drop the washer in there. Gear looks good. Always start them finger tight. And just gonna snug it down. That's all there is to it. Let's get the other one on here quick. And same thing we did on that side, I'll just repeat it here.
know what happened. It is a 9/16. Apparently, I didn't use a 9/16 on that one, but it worked. So I don't know what happened. But we got 9/16 on here now. That one's the same thing. Gears are really nice. It's just the rubber's gone on it. So put this on there. There we go. That's tightened down. And we got new wheels on here. So we now have new wheels on here. We have a new air filter. We did an oil change on it. Runs great. The one thing that I do know, I need to get a new fuse for the key. I don't know what happened to it the other night when I finished mowing, but the key stopped working on me. I checked the fuse was blown. I just don't have one. I gotta pick one up. And there we have it. So, I mean, you guys tell me. I think it was a great deal on this. I paid $20 for this. It was smoking and way overfilled with oil. We got lucky. The rings seem to be okay. It mowed great for me. I don't notice any more leaking anywhere. So I'm going to say hopefully it was caught early enough and really wasn't run that our plug is fine. I'm happy with it. We did an oil change. That was like $5. A new air filter, which I bought that big pack of them, so like $2 a piece for an air filter. And then we put wheels on it. So all in, I'm into this for $55, $57, something like that. And I have somebody that already wants to buy it, that they're supposed to be coming this weekend for it. And that's sold at $180. So, I don't know, guys. I think that's pretty good. $120 profit, and I really didn't have to do anything to it. Only thing that I'm still going to do to it, which I'm going to do off camera, is I'm just going to clean it up a little bit just to make it look nicer. Get all the grass off it from me mowing my grass, and I think this is going to be a great mower for them. So, hey guys, again, I appreciate you watching the video. If you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, subscribing, and hitting that share button. It helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.